Hi guys, thanks for finding my channel and watching this video. As you can see, I've just stepped out the shower, put a bit of slap on so that the intro's not quite so scary for you. But I wanted to talk you through what I've been doing to my hair, how I've been styling it, what products I've been using, what shampoo I've been using. There's a few newer products that I've been using for me. Relatively new to the market, but not brand new obviously, but I've been really enjoying them and I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing. So I thought I'd take it right back to the start so you can see my type of hair from when it's just been washed. Yeah, because you only get to see how I style it and how I want to show you, so you don't really know what kind of hair I have. So I thought that might help with whether you thought any of these products would suit your type of hair. So first up, I just wanted to tell you about the shampoo that I've been using, and it's the L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil, and it's the Low Shampoo. This one's particularly targeted for dry and fragile hair. There is a colour repair one as well, but I thought this was probably better for me because I do have dyed and heat treated hair, so it can be quite fragile at times. So basically, you're in the shower, you've got your hair all wet, you pump between 10 and 15 pumps of this shampoo into your hair, depending on the length of your hair. I go for about 12 because I've got quite a lot of hair, even though it's sort of only down to about here, there's quite a lot of it. So then you just sort of massage it and rub it all into your hair. It doesn't lather up like a shampoo normally would, but it just stays really nice and creamy, and you can keep going massaging through your hair. It doesn't ever sort of disappear, it stays nicely on your hair. It feels really conditioning. You can also, it just feels like it's taking any knots out, any, if you've just got bed hair and it's all a bit tangly, it's just smoothing everything out. And it's really nice. So then you leave it on your hair for 3 minutes, which is absolutely fine for me when I'm in the shower. I go about doing all my other bits like you do, and then you wash it off. And I always do a last rinse of really cold water, as cold as I can take it, tip my head upside down so it doesn't have to go all over your body, and just really do a really blast of cold water, and that's supposed to add a little bit of shine, which is quite hard to get shine on blonde hair, but I've been doing that for many years now. I've just got in habit of it. It's quite nice. It's that last sort of, it's quite refreshing actually when you get out of the shower. So that's the shampoo I've been loving. Then basically what I would do is come in here, have this on for a little bit, and then I go to take it off. Alright, so taking it off now. Obviously I don't always do this with my glasses on, so it's all a bit weird really. So it's probably been on a little bit longer than I would. I'd like to sort of air dry it a bit longer, but you can see it's pretty curly, kinky, beautiful. There, I wish I could just wash and go, So anyway, enough of that nonsense. Next, what I would do is decide if I'm going to have a side parting or a middle parting. That's what I have to do at this point. I never go this side, don't know why, just never have. My side parting is this side. So yeah, I might need a mirror to do this. I think today, it depends really as well, my side parting and middle parting choice is whether I want to go slightly more straighter or curlier. Because if I'm going curlier, then I tend to do a side parting, because then I curl through that side and tart it up a bit. Or if I'm going through the middle parting, then it will be a little bit more straighter, and then sometimes I can tie it back. So, I don't know. I think I might do a middle parting today. So I get my wet brush, love my wet brush, and I basically, that's not exactly middle. I'm sorry I'm looking in the viewfinder because I haven't got a mirror here. I might just get one and put behind the camera, and then I can know what I'm doing. Bear with. There. Pretty much went for the middle parting there. So that's sort of where I'm at. These beautiful kinky curls that I can't really leave the house looking like. So next, anyway, I go in with a little oil treatment that I have found in Superdrug. It's Superdrug's own brand, and it comes in 2 different oils. There's an argan oil one, and this one's macadamia, and this one strengthens and repairs, which I sort of thought suited again what I wanted my hair to do. So I don't want it too oily. This is just a little sort of treatment. So a splodge, can you see that? It's running down my hand there. That's how much. Rub it in your palms, get the product warm, and just, it's the ends I'm targeting really. So, and down towards the bottom, a little bit through the front there, because that's quite fine and obviously heat treated and all that. So that's what I do with the oil. Okay, smells really nice, but not too strong, and it's one of those oils that isn't too greasy. I've got one of the OGX range, and that's beautiful. It smells divine. It's really coconutty, but it is quite heavy. It's quite synthetic, whereas this is just really natural. Really love it. So I've worked that all into my hair. Now sometimes I just leave it not like that. I leave that amount of product in it and I go on and blow dry it and finish it up and style it. But I've also got another little product I wanted to share with you that I've purchased because when we go on holiday I want that like little bit of, like, you know, surfy waves, you know, just off the beach, that salt spray sort of look at times. So I picked this one up from Frieda, and it's the Beach Blonde Sea Waves Sea Salt Spray. Alright, so I'm going to just spray. I don't usually do this with my glasses on, but I have to because I want to be able to see what I'm saying to you. See what I'm saying to you? You know what I mean. I'm going to see what I'm doing. So I'm just, this smells really nice. It's coconutty, which they always are, aren't they? But it's nice, it's subtle, and it's fresh coconuts. So I'm just spraying that all around. I don't think there's any heat protectant in that. So next I would then go in with, I've got two heat sprays that I reach for. One would be the Mark Hill, the Sleek and Straight spray, or one is again just a Superdrug own range Style Expertise, and it's just their protecting heat spray. I've been using this for ages. It does the job. It's a good price. I'm nearly out, but I do have a backup. But I think because I'm going to go a tiny bit sort of straighter but jostled, I might put a bit of the Mark Hill on. Alright, so because I'm going to blow dry in a minute, I'm just going to spray that through. I'm trying to be a bit cautious because I don't want it all over my glasses. But there, protected. Tends to be the ends, obviously, because that's where I tend to put the heat from my straightening irons. So there, that's now at the point where I blow dry. So I'm going to blow dry my hair. I'm not going to show you what I do, but I'm going to blow dry it and then show you immediately after I've done that. Okay, so back and looking a little bit like something out of the Hair Bear bunch, but that's what it's dries like. Okay, now it's got more volume in it because of the sea salt spray. If I hadn't have put that in my hair, it would have dried a tiny bit flatter, but it's got texture. I can feel it's textured from the sea salt spray, so that's absolutely fine at this point. That's fine. I just thought I'd show you. I just got a regular hair dryer. I actually blow dried that with the flat nozzle because I didn't want to encourage too much curl. If I was doing my side parting and behind my ear and over this side, then I do put a diffuser on the end and then encourage the curls obviously on this side. Just helps with the styling. So I just thought I'd show you that. So now I'm going to go in with my straighteners that have been warming up nicely next to me. These are just a very old set from Remington, but doing the job, and I use straighteners to curl my hair. I tend to straighten in areas where I have frizz curl, which obviously isn't an attractive curl, so I straighten and then I use my straighteners to curl out what I want. So because I need to take my glasses off to do that, I need to sit that close to the mirror, so I'm going to do that and then come back to you again. Okay, so I've styled my hair with my straighteners in that sort of curling, straightened way that I do. It still looks quite big, and I wouldn't leave the house still at this point. So now I go in with my VO5, and it's just a groomed styling wax. I think it's actually a men's one, but I've got 3 pots in another bedroom, and I've been using this for years. 10 years probably, so it just smells nice, it does the job, so I'm just going to keep using it. I haven't found a better one, to be honest, so I just get a little tiny bit of greasiness, wrong word to use really, isn't it, but of wax, and now I just go through the ends, keep dipping in my pot, don't take it up to the roots, you just go sort of 2/3 up the hair, wherever just needs a little bit of taming, because it's a hot day today and there's gonna be frizz. Alright, so now just the other side, just put some through the front, and it does really bond the pieces of hair together. Definitely gives it texture, but not just in a nice glossy way, not in a dry sort of clay way. I have bought some stuff, the clay version of this, but really didn't like it. It just looked really mattifying on my hair and left it quite dull, whereas this just glosses, puts a little gloss through the ends and sort of keeps it where I want it to be. So just run a bit down the back, and now what I think I'm gonna do is just tie it back, keep some of the ends at the front hanging down, make it a bit messy, and that will just pull in the side bits here that are looking a bit wide and voluminous. That will just pull them in a little bit so they don't look so mental. Alright, I've just got a little black band. I'm going to use a black one because I'm wearing a black top. And there, so that's kind of got hair all over me. It will drop, it won't look quite so wild, but I kind of quite like it. That's the sort of the beachy vibe, isn't it? The wind swept and the sea salt with it, so I like that. And then what I just do, because it's still on this top bit, I still get frizz coming through, especially with the weather. If my head gets a bit hot, obviously that's where the frizz starts. So what I've been using to help that is the Batiste Stylist, and it's their Smooth It Frizz Tamer. Smooth It Frizz Tamer. And give it a little shake. This is weird, the nozzle. Well, I'll show you. Right, so I just spray on top of my head. Oh, it's going to work today. I've been taking my, and then you just sort of pat it down, and it keeps all those little frizzy bits in place. Just pat it down. And yeah, what I was going to show you, I've been spraying with this nozzle. I take my finger off the nozzle and it keeps on spraying. So anyway, I seem to have rectified that last time. So that's it. And then I could go in with some hairspray. I don't know, I will for the sake of the video. I do actually use hairspray every day, so I don't know why I wouldn't have used it today. It's a Sunday. Go a bit more cash maybe. But I love, again, VO5, and I always get the weather resistant one. Obviously for humidity or for rain, my hair loves both. So then I just got, again, don't like doing this with my glasses on, but I've got to. And just put a bit of that all around. So there you go, guys. That's my little look. That's what I do and put on my hair on most occasions. I just wanted to mention really quickly and a bit randomly, I am loving, you see this lip colour? It's the L'Oreal. Again, it's a bit of a L'Oreal day, isn't it? Honest, it's not sponsored. Be great though. Anyway, it's the lip paint in matte. I think they're all matte, to be fair. And I've got 211 Babe In. And it's really lovely. I love it. I'm going to show you it. There. You know, it's a bit sort of, it's coming out a bit more rosy coloured there, but it's definitely more on the peachy, rusty kind of tone than that. Anyway, love it. Just thought I'd mention it to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will mention below in the description box everything I've used on my hair today, so you can check that out if you wish. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button, would be fantastic, and then you'll be here for my next video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!